Okay, hello. So the Pride Month update just dropped in Cart Ride to Dave and Bambi, and there's a pretty good amount of stuff to go over, so let's just get right into it. Okay, so let's start out with the shop morphs. Now, if you go into the barn, you can see that Cameo has his own little shop now. And if you go in here, you can find a whole bunch of the Pride Month morphs in here. There's all these guys, it's pretty awesome, but there's still a lot more to get. And in order to get Masterpiece, you're going to need every single one. So, let's go over the ones that aren't in the shop now, because there's a good few. Okay, so let's start with some of the easier morphs. Now, as you can see, a lot of the Cart Ride characters have been replaced with Pride Month versions. And in order to get these morphs, you just need to Cart Ride into them. Now, Dave isn't changed, but he does have a Pride Month variant, which you can get, although it's a bit more complicated. As you can see though, there are all these guys right here, as well as Gayish. He's been added, he's over there. But let's go over Gay Dave, because he's a bit more complicated. Okay, so in order to get Gay Dave, you're gonna need to find 10 Pride Month flags around the map. Now, a few of them are broken as of right now, so it might not work. And also, Fly will not work when getting these, so don't expect to be able to do what I do in order to show these off. I just wanted to, you know, show them off so that you know where they are for when they get fixed and all. Okay, so firstly, there's one right up here, over here. Now, in order to get this one, you're going to need to use Gapple to make that jump. It's a bit tight and I'm not in the mood to do it right now, but you are going to need to use Gapple for it. So just click it. It should say collected flag 1 out of 10. Then there's one right at the barn. Then there's one inside of the barn, which this is one of the ones you can't click right now, it's bugged. There's one right behind the schoolhouse. This one is also bugged. There's one right here near Dave's house. That one does work. There's one inside of the Bandu house in this little closet right here. This one's also... wait, no, that one isn't bugged. There's one at this campsite outside of Dave's school. There's one in this field over here. Note that you don't actually have to walk all the way from there to here. You can just jump the fence with Gapple. And lastly, there's one flag at the elevator near Dave's house. Once you've gotten every single flag, as well as every other morph, you'll be able to get Masterpiece. Allow me to show off this new morph by reading a very insightful poem by XD Prince. Mollyvazo's the scripter, not the modeler. Mollyvazo couldn't make a good model is what they said. They laughed, they mocked. Mollyvazo cried himself to sleep. But then, he said, "No!" He modeled away. Out came a masterpiece that blew them away. Good job on rhyming away with away eggs. It was green and mean and singing a great song. "We're so sorry, we were all wrong," they said. They screamed, and before they demeaned. Mollyvazo debated, but he forgave them, and they all enjoyed the true masterpiece he created. Really brings a tear to my eye. Anyways, that's really about it for the update.